Okay, so today we are going to be showing you how to pack some Venus flytraps. What you need is first a Venus flytrap right here. We got quite a few nice ones right here. And we need cups. What type of cups? Some big red cups and some clear cups, which we can see right here. Yep, these are what we need. And we also need some saran wrap, which we are going to have right over here. Last but not least, tape dispenser, just to speed it up, or just any tape works. You want to get these nice larger tapes because those are more sturdy. A normal Scotch tape that is a little bit smaller, those are not going to work as well. Okay, so let's get started. So starting off, we need to get the Venus flytrap out of the pot, so let's move all this down. Okay, so right up here we got the Venus flytraps. Let's go and take the cap open so you guys can take a look right on over here. These are going to be the nice large Venus flytraps for on the website Enchantedgrow. So go ahead and open every single one of these. You can kind of see how nice they are. These lids are kind of just displayed or stored in to keep it nice and humid. So what I usually like to do is I like to grab these big pliers. Taking it out can be a little bit tricky. You could either cut it, or if you don't want to destroy it, sometimes if we have enough space, we will include these extra cups for the customers. If there's not enough space, we're not going to include it. Because at the end of the day, the plants, how they arrive is the most important. What I'm going to do is go ahead and use these cups. I'm going to pinch one edge of it and kind of squeeze around the cups. And you see how I'm kind of, because these fit perfectly, and if I'm not careful, I can really easily close some of these fly traps, and we do not want that because fly traps close, they waste a lot of energy. Give it a plump, it'll come right out. And actually, I think for most of these, if you just kind of dump it out really quick, that's the fastest method. But sometimes you gotta be careful because we don't want to break it off. Like that. Okay, that works. So unfortunately, we did accidentally set one of them off right over here. That one is closed. But for the most part, these three, we have some nice Venus flytraps that are ready to go. Okay, when packing any type of live plants, saran wrap is going to be one of your best friends. Why? Is because we can really use this to get underneath all of the plants and really secure and separate the soil from the plant itself, because in shipment things get really crazy, and trust me, it does get really crazy and we don't like crazy. So what we're going to do is go ahead and grab the saran wrap, use our fingers and lift up the leaves. We're going to get underneath around the soil part. They are extremely moist, and leaves with moist, they're going to start rotting. The roots though, those cannot dry out. Those have to always constantly stay moist. So these, sometimes people say that we ship it a little bit too moist. There's no choice, we have to. These are carnivorous plants. Carnivorous plants, they require the substrate to be muddy and moist. If it's not, they die faster than anything. Trust me, they're gonna dry out within a few hours if you just put them inside of some dry substrate. So one of the most important cares for these guys is actually ensuring that we can keep their pot moist and muddy so that their roots won't dry out. Now this one's going to be a little bit more challenging because this one has a lot, but exact same thing, no difference. Actually, sometimes, let me put this aside really quick, sometimes what I like to do, if it's too challenging, is you could grab a chopsticks or just pliers, anything works, and try to get underneath all the leaves. You see how you could lift it all up at once? That kind of opens up a lot of space for you to slide the saran wrap under. If you have only been doing this in the beginning, this is going to be really difficult, but and you might need someone to help you. But once you do it for long enough, you kind of can just go by yourself and just get underneath all the leaves, just with one pull. You're gonna have to utilize all your fingers kind of to move these leaves around so that you can really get underneath them, which is one of the most difficult parts of packing these guys. But if you can do it right, which we make sure every single order is done right, it will leave you with a Venus flytrap that's really nice because the substrate won't get everywhere. It keeps it nice and muddy, just like what we said, and keeps the leaves out of the moist, so it won't start rotting as it gets shipped. So you can see, we got 2 done. Let's get 1 more done. Now, right now it's starting in the winter time. Usually winter time, these Venus flytrap and carnivorous plants, they will start to go dormant. Unless if you keep it indoors. If you keep it indoors, put a grow light on it, year long, it's gonna do great. It's gonna thrive, you won't have to worry about anything. But if you keep it outdoors, that's when it might start dying back a little bit during the winter time, going dormant. because these guys do like warmer climates. But when you have nice warm climates and it doesn't get too hot, you put in the humidity though, they get the leaves inside, they get a really nice deep red. Sometimes even purple, which is awesome. So yeah, right over here, we have 3 Venus flytraps fully done and wrapped. And let me show you guys how we can cup them. Okay, for the most part, the base, you need red cups. These are what's gonna be holding and making sure it doesn't move around too much. Go and put this saran wrap aside for now. And then with our tape, right over here, what we need is, we need a strand and we gotta roll it on itself. So I'll show you how to do that right now. Alright, we got the piece of tape, fold it in on itself. Usually with these cups, this one's actually a little bit small. Usually with these cups, I like to do a nice large one, just because, you know, these pots are heavy and they will fly around. So get a nice big piece, roll it in on itself, stick it just like that at the bottom of the cup. Just gonna make sure we have a very nice hold on these things, and they won't start flying around. Okay, so now next step is grab the Venus flytraps, go and plop them in there. So with this, if you have enough tape, they shouldn't do too much moving around. You see, kind of just like that. Plop it in there, like such, and then plop it in here. So right over here, we actually have 3 done nicely. These aren't really tall. There is taller ones. Let me show you right now. Okay, if you have a Venus flytrap that's kind of like that, where this is extremely long. Oh, it's hard to see. Let me fix this. Okay. Where it's extremely long. This thing is this much. It's almost entire cup's length. So this is for sure not gonna fit in the red cup. So what we're gonna do then is, if you have something like that, let's say this part's expanding, what you're gonna do is grab a clear cup, put it over it, and then grab saran wrap and wrap it around it, or tape it. So this is gonna kind of give us some more protection on top. But luckily for us, this might get packed in a short actually. Because we got a few orders we got to fulfill for those guys. These guys that are short enough that the red cup fully protects and covers, these are going to be really simple for you. All you have to do now is grab a piece of saran wrap and kind of just place it on it, just like that. Make sure you gloss it out, that means stretching out all sides. It should almost look clear from the top. Go ahead, and what we're going to do is grab one side of it and wrap the saran wrap around it, just like that. Here, I'll just demonstrate once so you guys kind of get it. Grab this one, put it on one side. I'm gonna stretch it and pull, stretch and pull. Most of you guys probably don't wrap a car, but it's kind of like wrapping a car where you put it on one end, you grab one edge with your thumb, and then you just stretch it around. That stretching is gonna make sure the saran wrap stays in place, because these type of materials, they don't stick on very well. And there you go, you have your Venus flytrap. If you're still afraid this saran wrap might come loose, grab this and go ahead and put a piece of tape over it. And there you go. Your Venus flytrap is perfectly packed and ready to go. But it's airtight. You can see there's a bubble. That's what we want. If there's holes in here, that's going to be problems because it's going to dry out. Now I'm going to do that for a few of the other ones. We got to do like a whole bunch of these. But anyways, that's how you guys pack a Venus flytrap. Hope you guys got something out of it and help you guys out. There might be a short of how to pack these longer ones. If there is, we'll go ahead and I'll link it down below in the description so you guys can kind of check it out, because these are a little bit harder to pack. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, comment down below. If you guys want us to pack any other type of plants, go ahead and comment down below and we'll make a video on it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Go and check out Enchantedgrow if you guys want to get some of these nice Venus flytraps for yourself.